you just cut in front of. Well, that's what happened to one woman who was even choked, all because of a case, it seems, of road rage. Today, she's talking about that frightening ordeal. And Local 10's Brad Berkey is in Coral Springs with the rest of her story. It must have been quite traumatic.
She was afraid, Christy. Her name is Misty Wilson. It happened on Monday here at the intersection of University Drive and Ramblewood Drive. Misty Wilson was coming south on University, had to get around an accident, had to move into the left lane and make the turn here onto Ramblewood. She came in front of a black Jaguar. As soon as she made the turn here, now she's along Ramblewood here. As you said, the Jaguar forces her over to the side of the road, and then the man gets out and in full anger mode walks up to her car.
I was pretty afraid. I'm glad I didn't have my son in the car.
Misty Wilson says she was terrified and had no idea what the man would do next. She had to pull in front of his black Jaguar Monday here at the intersection of University Drive and Ramblewood to get around an accident. She says after she turned east on Ramblewood, he forced her over to the side of the road and then came up to her car shouting.
He put his fist like this to, well, it was this side, but he reached in and put his fist like this and went like that, and then I screamed, I'm calling the police, and I reached for my purse that was on my passenger seat.
But she says the man wasn't afraid and wasn't through yet.
He kind of yanked me back by my hair and just ran and jumped in his car and took off.
Misty says during the ordeal she thought about trying to drive away.
I was thinking to myself, this guy has a hold of my car. If I take off, I could run him over. I could push him into traffic. Someone else could hit him. And I couldn't have lived with myself if something would have happened like that.
Here is a description now of the suspect police are looking for. It is a man. He is about 6'2". He had brown hair that was parted in the middle. He was wearing a yellow muscle T-shirt and blue shorts. And the car, again, is a black Jaguar. Police are hoping that someone who might have seen the incident here at the intersection on Monday will call them and help them out with more information. Christy?
And Brad, this young lady didn't by chance get any of the numbers on the license plate, did she?
Actually, she did, Christy, and that is something that Coral Springs police are working on at this point, but they just don't want to talk about the status of their investigation until they're finished.
All right, I'm sure we'll hear much more about this. Thank you very much, Brad. And there were also some tense moments in Miami Gardens this morning when a man escaped police custody. That man tried to run away in the area of 165th Street and Northwest 27th Avenue. He was wearing handcuffs, though, and didn't get too far. He was caught 1 block away.
New at noon now, 3 Cuban migrants are being interviewed by U.S.